Hello everybody, it is Crazy Ravager 55 here, and we're back with Alone in the Dark. Yes. I was like, wait a minute, which one is it? I have a feeling I'm not gonna find that much shotgun ammo. What are we doing? Obsolete items have been archived, such as... Okay. Looking for Jeremy inside the chapel. Okay. Bird.
The Hartwood's family crypt. Emily's family must have deeper roots in New Orleans than I thought. I figured she was a Yankee like me.
Ah, of course.
What's this? Now, what do we got here? Got it.
Curiosity's getting the better of me. What's this way? Huh. Okay, I'll take the shotgun shells actually. Ooh, sledgehammer, I'll take that. Someone's going to get bunked. Hit him, please. My God.
Jeremy sketched this chapel in his book, so it must be important. Looks like I'll need more medallions to open it, though.
I kind of meant to do that. sincerely hope he can't get out of there. Huh, that's weird. For some reason the, like, autosave acted weird just now. Huh, weird. Said that, like, the autosave couldn't, or it said like it couldn't save or something. Actually, let me just... odd. Oh, Jesus, hi. Oh, fuck. I'm dead.
Many of them. I gotta get out of here.
Oh, damn it.
here. Huh? Thank God that's over.
Please don't touch her. Jeremy. What are you doing here? Everyone's looking for you. I know, it's all a big mess. No one understands. I'm just trying to keep evil at bay. Just for a little while longer. You've got to come back with me. Your niece is waiting at Derceto. Emily? Why would you... My letter. Keep making it worse. What is going on, Jeremy? How is any of this happening? I made a terrible promise with someone.
The Dark Man. Who is he?
No, don't say his name. He can hear us. He's always listening.
Jeremy. I need to understand what is going on.
I promised him everything. When the sun rises, I will be chained in his sunken desert temple for an eternity. But at least the evil about to awaken in Derceto won't harm anyone outside of that cursed place.
You're acting crazy, Jeremy. I want to help.
There's nothing you can do.
Then what's all the business about Teruea? Why did you want to go there?
Well, I can't go there. I'm not allowed.
But you wanted to. Can I go? Tell me, will it help me to break your pact? Is there something there that would help?
Why would you give me hope? That's so cruel.
Okay, sounds like we're onto something here. What should I...
Look out! Behind you! Run! Don't let him take you! I've seen so many strange occurrences lately. Memories explode into existence and then burn out like tired glass bulb filaments. Dreamscapes crash down from the stars and sink into the sea. Doors that lead to nowhere and absolutely everywhere at once. With all this reverie, I want to think there's a chance that you found a way to remain alive in some way I cannot fathom. Just like I've learned to navigate with my talisman. Maybe you, with all your knowledge, you somehow knew a way to find me again, perhaps in Teruea. Oh, my love, Jeremy.
dead. No matter how she died, she looks peaceful now.
Hirosi's body looked unharmed. Carnby couldn't figure out how she died, or why this wasn't a bigger upset to the people at the Citadel. Jeremy didn't want to be saved. He felt the need to honor some deal he made with an entity called the Dark Man. Carnby wanted to think it was ridiculous, but a brief encounter with that unbearable gloom had shaken him to his core. Carnby had seen a lot of bad things in his life, but he had never before been this terrified. After gathering his thoughts, Carnby figured he would need to chase after Jeremy in the only place left he could think of. He needed to go to Tarawea. It was the chapel Jeremy had mentioned in his book. With a bit of luck, soon Carnby would be able to catch up with the old man. He just needed to find a way inside the chapel.
Wasn't this room, was it? No.
The telescope lens. Why would he lock that up?
Jeremy had found a way to enter Tarawea, but he wasn't allowed to go. He knew deep down that it was impossible for him to cross that threshold. Instead, he hoped that Hiroshi would go in his place and burn his library to the ground so he could start again. But she never got the chance. Hiroshi had her own problems, her own demons, and she died suddenly one day without warning. Holding the telescope lens in his hands, Detective Carnby suspected what it was. At least a part of the key to that paradise Jeremy so desperately wanted to see. Curious what he would find, he felt eager to put the lens to use.
Let's see, use the telescope in the drawing room. Where is the drawing room? It is... drawing room, so... Oh, bright light. Jesus.
Whoa. Whoa, what's going on? It's dialing in something all on its own and it's showing the way to another memory? Where is that?
Another world seeping into Deseto. Was this a taste of that mysterious Terrawea?
So let's see, dining room. Where's that at? All the way down there. Okay, so okay. Yeah, I think that music that keeps like trying to play, I think is like the copyrighted music or whatever.
Here we go.
I'm glad to see you made it. I had my doubts, but the hope you instilled has yet abandoned me.
I guess this must be Terrawea. Who are you?
My name is Juan Luis Jorge, and this is indeed the convent of Terrawea. You'll have to excuse me, but Yermi never got your name.
The name's Edward Carnby. I'm a private investigator. You're not a patient, are you?
No. I'm the author of a book that Yermi once found important.
How does that work? Are you part of this memory as well? Is this even a memory?
I think calling me a manifestation of Yermi's subconscious would be more correct. And so is the convent of Terrawea. I'm a man Yermi has never met, and we are in a place that he has never been.
Okay. So are you here to guide me or something?
I have no more purpose than you do. I simply am. I will happily help you, of course, if I'm able.
If you are already somehow part of Jeremy, why did he want to come here? Isn't he sort of here already?
Yermi wanted to come here because it's a representation of his mind at peace. When Dr. Gray asks him to find his focus during his sessions, this far-flung convent is what Yermi imagines. He is under the impression that if he could physically come here, he would reach a perfect equanimity. A spiritual apotheosis.
You don't think it would work?
Yermi subconsciously knows it's just wishful thinking. He can't come here. Despite the pathways opened by the dark man between Derceto and Yermi's psyche, it's simply not possible.
But I'm here.
Indeed. It's a shame it's just another place for you, Detective. Otherwise, you could have become a Buddha.
Always a bridesmaid, never a blushing bride. Am I right?
Yes, I suppose so. You'll have to chase enlightenment elsewhere.
So what's the next best thing? What can I do here?
You should seek out the convent library and try to find the truth about Yermi's relationship with the Dark Man. It's the sort of knowledge he represses and is unable to reflect on.
Will it tell me how to break the pact?
Perhaps. At least you'll have something to confront Yermi with.
Wait, why can't you just tell me?
I don't know such things. You'd be better off consulting the text of Dr. Freud, if you want such answers.
No thanks, I hate shrinks.
There is another thing you should know about the library. He is here as well. The Dark Man has been working his way through the text for a long, long time.
He's here? How am I supposed to get past him?
Be careful, Detective.
Oh, jeez, just perfect.
Carnby felt confused by the pleasant nature of Tarawea. It was somehow uncomfortable to him. Juan, the sweater-wearing Buddha, wasn't helping either. According to Carnby, people just weren't meant to be this nice and genuine. Best to hurry off to the library, he thought, and see if he could find information about Jeremy's relationship with the Dark Man.
There's something missing.
I don't trust those things.
The great library was endless, beautiful, and terrible. An Akashic record for the universe inside the mind of Jeremy Hartwood, now corrupted by a story forced upon him, told by a maniacal liar, an evil conjured by science and secrecy. I will suspend a room and lock away the foundation of his character. Its key will be left to the librarian, the only thing invisible to the Prowler.
Nice.
Bull worship is common throughout history.
There's something missing.
Go down the ladder, please. Thank you. Bye. Okay, how am I gonna get him out now? So I kind of see why there's not that much stuff to grab here because of that. So...
It was in the hot autumn that I went through the night with the restless crowds. He was a kind of itinerant showman who held forth in public halls and aroused widespread fear. The New Orleans address of the event is lost, but I remember distinctly the Prext Shipping Company pressing their contribution. Hey.
Hi.
Detective!
Juan! Juan!
I hope you found what you were looking for. I fear there is no going back.
I was so close. There must be something I can work with. Come on, Carnby, think. Think! The shipping company. Prext. Right.
Good luck, detective.
Well, thank God you're here, Detective. Sitting all alone in a place like this, I'd never live it down if the papers got wind of it.
Hey. Ruth, right?
Oh, don't pretend you don't know. I'm sure you have a whole file on me by now, Detective. I suppose we weren't formally introduced. I'm Ruth Talon. Miss Ruth Talon, in case you're wondering.
Edward Carnby.
Enchanté.
Are you sure?
I had too many already.
Nice. It's good.
I know. I have great taste, Detective. I heard you're trying to break Jeremy's promise to the Dark Man.
Yeah. Do you know anything about that kind of stuff?
No, but it makes you wonder. If he made a promise, can't he simply stand by his words?
Look, I'm just trying to get Jeremy out of a bad deal, so he'll come back with us to New Orleans.
Well, if all fails.
What are you doing?
It's a sign of submission to the Dark Man. I saw it in a dream once.
What? You don't know the Prext Shipping Company by any chance?
I do. They made big money during the war. But their waterfront office is just over there.
How did you do that?
Do what, Detective? Bonne chance.
Hey, have you seen Emily Hartwood anywhere?
Are you trying to make me jealous, Detective? No, I haven't seen your doll anywhere.
Prext Shipping Company. According to the book in Tarawea, the Dark Man is connected to a performance that Jeremy went to somewhere in New Orleans. I'm sure I can find the address inside.
Oh, not these guys. Back. So it takes round about 3 shots if you don't miss to kill them. Hello. Yeah, bitch. I don't know why I can't pick, like, this game has weird, like, hitboxes with, trying to pick up stuff for some reason. I don't know why, but it just does for some weird reason.
I need the key. The sewer system has a tunnel running right below Preg's shipping company. I bet I can use it to get inside.
Really?
Hold on.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, they both went down. Ugh. Damn it.
All right. Made it inside the warehouse. The office must be upstairs. Hey, I always wanted to try one of these.
Somehow, Carnby was back in New Orleans, close to the docks. He could smell the pungent aroma of the Mississippi River. In front of him was the Prext Shipping Company. According to the book in the library, he should find the address to where Jeremy first met the Dark Man inside.
What is left later is right and hell is back again? Hmm. Not that one. Not that. I'm waiting for a fucking hint to pop up, but I don't think it's gonna. Like, obviously the papers are in the safe. I just don't know what the combination is. Again, unless it's similar to the painting where I'm just too dumb to figure it out. Damn. Or is it like... Unless I'm... Unless maybe do I have to find them here? Well, no, because it's... Again, I know for a fact it's in here. I just have to... It would be in there. Because the thing is, even with the sword, like, I couldn't even get there, like, to the other location, so... Because I feel like... Is that not... Okay, so... I'm sorry, I literally looked this up and, like... Is it supposed to auto-open? Like... Okay. Because I'm still not apparently figuring it out. I don't know. Hang on. That's stupid, dude.
Cargo Manifesto. September 19th, 1892. Breck Shipping Company delivered 4 steamer trunks, 1 Egyptian sarcophagus, and a large wooden crate belonging to the showman called the Black Pharaoh, performing at 18th Street.
I apologize, that took literally
Here we
for
go.
fucking ever.
The address where Jeremy first encountered the Dark Man.
Jesus, that scared the crap out of me. I knew it was coming too. Really, dude? Thank you.
Looks like the fog cleared up.
Cause like the looks like the fog cleared up my ass. Cause like the thing is, it was like I found one that was like, what is left? So then I'm like, okay, that would be 4. So I turned it to the left 4 times, and then, you know, I do it like that, and it didn't come out like that. But instead, you had to go all the way to 8, or to 4, which is 8 fucking turns. So it's like, where, like, what? Where are you getting these from? Damn. So I'm guessing this is the place? It is.
The address of the event where Jeremy first met the Dark Man surprised Carnby. The infamous Gallatin Street didn't exist any longer, and he wondered if he would be able to find the right building. Was it still standing? Did it matter? Maybe this world was not just another place, but another time as well.
Okay. As I said, I apologize. I was just saying, my god, how many friggin' flights are there? Oh, hi, Jeremy.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
Welcome, Detective, to the greatest show this side of the Mississippi. Now the hotel, the Black Pharaoh, the ancient magician who lived 1,000 lives and wore 1,000 masks.
I can see why you settled on calling him the Dark Man. Saves you breath. So, you got scared by a stage magician, and now he's living inside your head.
You can mock me, Detective. But you would be the crazy one to think his presence can be ignored. Look where we are!
We didn't get to finish our last conversation, did we? You were about to tell me how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
No, can't. We were turning loose on the world. So many innocent will die.
But there is a way to break out of the deal.
There is. You offered me a way out. Steps to take.
What are they?
You'll never find them. They're forever entombed in his sunken desert temple.
Jeremy, I'm not your enemy. Tell me where to go. How do I find the temple?
No, we can't. I have to make this sacrifice.
God damn it, Jeremy. I'm gonna save you. Don't worry.
I was half expecting that sarcophagus to
Save someone who doesn't want to be saved. Well, he's gonna get saved no matter what. I just need to find the temple somehow.
Wait, what? So that would be the outer ring, so then that's 1? No, that's 2. 2? Yeah, so that's 2, that's 4? 5? So wait. Outer one is 2. Does it stay? Okay, so 2. 2. 5, and then 8, or is it 10? No, that's 10, I think. You know, that's 10, so 2, 5, 10. Wait, there is no 10. Oh, I was right. It was 8. Screenshot.
Oh.
Not even gonna lie, that's a really nice, like, screenshot. I'm like genuinely curious to know. Yeah, I'm genuinely curious to know if the original game was kind of like this, like going to like a desert and stuff like that. I try to watch gameplay of it, but like it's either people who don't talk like at all,
A sunken desert.
or
I better get down there.
ooh, yeah, it's either from people that like don't talk but have like an 8-hour playthrough of the game, or talk and in my opinion are kind of annoying. But also too, when I watched like full playthroughs of it, halfway through them I wind up falling asleep anyway. So yeah. Machine gun cartridge. Sweet.
The temple of Nephron-Ka lies under our camp. Despite all efforts, that unholy site did not collapse, but sink beneath the sand. The pharaoh is long dead, his name meticulously stricken from all ancient writing. But that stage meant for blood and terror remains. The temple is said to be lightless, built to harbor all the haunters of the dark found in the very depths of our universe. Calling on the gods meant creating a bridge between our world and theirs. The terrible Aldebaran of Taurus, the Black Sun, was seen as the most important star in the night sky. Because, according to the Kitab al-Azif, it was said to be the home of that crawling chaos known as Nyarlathotep. Through ancient mechanisms, it was said that the priests could open shafts channeling the light emitted by that strange stone called the Shining Trapezohedron. Several streams pooled together above the statue of that dark man would then be sent through space towards the Black Sun, a message to the gods. The gifts bestowed on the sender are completely undocumented, but often assumed to involve dark blood pacts, where souls are traded for malicious miracles.
Here we go. Star constellation from one of Jeremy's books. The Taurus. And one star's clearly bigger. Must be important. This one looks operational. Good work.
I can't take it. Darn. Where? But does that not hurt them, actually? Okay, that doesn't hurt them, but it hurts the bad guys. Can you die? Thank you. Yeah, I'll take it anyways. Does it matter? Gonna take this house just to be safe. Should probably heal too. Not that way. Not that way either. You cat game. You're just telling me where to go.
ready to collapse. What is going on? Acknowledge psychological trauma, break through barriers of self-deceit, temper manic behavior. These are the Dark Man's terms. The contract. Huh?
Hey. Hey, detective? What are you doing?
Oh, I found something.
Great. Was it alcohol?
God, no, I just got the wind knocked out of me. I think I know how to break the contract with the Dark Man.
What exactly does that mean?
Everything going back to normal.
All right. I found some more information on Dorsetto and the patients. There are some seriously strange things going on here. I'm pretty sure 2 of the patients are dead, and maybe even the clerk.
Oh, yeah. I kind of just gave up on worrying about that.
Well, just keep your eyes open, I suppose. What were you doing again?
Jeremy made a pact with the Dark Man to keep all the madness locked inside Dorsetto.
All right.
I'm gonna break it. I just have to... Where is it? Where's the talisman?
It's around your neck.
Ah!
I worry, detective.
Don't. I'm fine.
I worry that you're not much help on this case. At least you're a good distraction.
Trust me. You're getting your money's worth. At this rate, I'm an absolute bargain. Just what this evening needed.
Carnby never thought he'd be so happy to be back at Dorsetto. It felt like he had crawled through a long, dark tunnel of misery and regret. Now that he was back, Carnby could look into the steps mentioned in the contract. But there was one thing that gnawed on him. What exactly did this have to do with Dr. Gray?
Ambiance.
Got to be around here somewhere. He wouldn't leave this house.
I don't know what to think anymore. You run into that dick fella.
Who is he? Can he be trusted?
I think he one of the good guys. Well, you know, like us.
Will he be all right with her coming? Praise the mother.
He don't need to know about all that. Just help the job. Just calm down. Ain't time yet.
God, it hurts.
As far as I can tell, Detective Carnby seems to be solving problems, not causing them.
Just be ready in case he starts anything.
The two orderlies still hadn't found Jeremy. Carnby figured this was good news. Emily had reminded him about some strange deaths at Deseto, and Carnby wasn't sure who he could trust.
Damn it. Are all the doors locked again for some reason? Oh, this shit's spreading.
Christ, what the hell was that? It's blocked. I don't want to run into the orderlies right now. Not sure I can trust them. I think Dr. Gray might be in there. Perfect time to snoop around his office, though.
Lunacy in the Astarte Artist Colony, a monograph by Yael Klein. In early 1909, the old Derceto plantation outside of New Orleans was turned into an artist's colony. 3 famous European artists rented the house and the surrounding land from the owner, the Ledoux family. The colony was chiefly run by Sebastian Cortez, who was playfully dubbed the captain by his collaborators, William Arges and Heinrich Kassel. The colony existed for 6 years, until one day all 12 members disappeared without a trace. It is widely believed that their disappearance is connected to the disastrous hurricane that passed through on September 29, 1915, but nothing truly supports this claim. What is known is their frequent participation in New Orleans nightlife, their love for hosting parties, and their elaborate contributions to the Mardi Gras parades as the Pirates of Pontchartrain. Accounts of their lifestyle can be found in almost every gossip column. It can effectively be summed up as carefree and bohemian. In late June 1909, the name Astarte first appeared in the newspapers. Cortez said the name came to him as he was painting. There is never any claim to knowing about the ancient Phoenician fertility goddess with the same name before this time. His fellow colonist Heinrich Kassel did know, because he later produced sculptures that show clear references to ancient idols of the goddess. It's impossible to know for sure how this name suddenly made an appearance, but it is interesting because of Derceto's history. Even the name Derceto is the Greek name of a Syrian fertility goddess. In the case of naming the plantation, Derceto was certainly not an accident. We know that Elijah Pickford intended to build a temple for his cult, for he had distributed pamphlets 2 years prior to the purchase of the land, advertising his intentions. His followers were estimated to be almost 100 men and women, mostly sailors, Maroons, and Cajuns, when the plantation was built. To outsiders, Derceto registered as an ordinary slave plantation, which enabled Pickford and his flock to remain hidden for decades. The official story is that the cult lasted until 1862, when the Union Army came and burned down the plantation and scattered all who lived there. Following the Civil War, new people started to congregate in the ruins of Derceto to invent a new fertility goddess, the Shub-Niggurath. As much as Derceto is a particular name to have heard of, it's not entirely uncommon among the learned. Astarte is equally known and could have been subconsciously chosen by well-read artists. Shub-Niggurath is, on the other hand, very uncommon. Almost impossible that anyone in Louisiana would have heard that name. The name is referenced only in rare books like Unaussprechlichen Kulten and the Necronomicon, and is believed to be a bastardization of Arabic words meaning pertaining to the dark young. The few paragraphs printed on the goddess are so upsetting that no one in their right mind would want to build a religion resting on such qualities. The Shub-Niggurath cult was hard to get rid of, but it is believed that despite the police jailing and killing several cultists over the years, the main culprit in the cult's demise is the cult itself, which seems to line up with every instance of cult activity on Derceto's grounds. When Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army arrived, he described the people at Derceto as malnourished and maniacal. As much as the army tried to save them, they fought back with fervor, as if nothing was going to stop them from slowly destroying themselves. While the disappearance of the Astarte artist colony remains a mystery, the recurring motif seems to suggest that their fate involved lunacy and a hunger for self-sacrifice to that fertility goddess with 1,000 names.
I don't even know why I'm coming this way, because... Oh, wait, actually, hang on. I just realized this... Yeah. now...
There must be a spare key to Dr. Gray's office in here somewhere. I need the key. I don't have the combination for this. Maybe Jeremy did. All right, time to get Jeremy out of that contract so we can get the hell out of here. Something tells me I'm gonna have to put my talisman to use.
Where is it? I'm trying to think, is there something with this? like the... Because, like, I feel like it is, but... Door of this house can repair... Unless maybe this is used for something else.
I can't leave. I got a job to do.
Detective Carnby. Good to see you again. Solved your case yet?
I'm trying. Hey, Grace, you okay?
Oh, she is just peachy, Detective. Are you looking forward to the Feast of St. John, Grace?
I can't wait.
Kids, ain't they great?
What exactly are you planning for tonight?
Oh, not much. We eat, we drink, we pay tribute to the wishing tree in the conservatory. The usual.
Then why all the excitement?
It's just something about tonight. Something's different. I think we all feel it. Besides, we got ourselves some new words for the prayer thanks to your buddy Jeremy.
She'll come and turn the world inside out, and things will begin again.
That sounds strangely threatening.
You should come.
God damn it, Grace. Stay put for once.
I better hold on to these. Wouldn't want them to get lost.
McCarthy was a deadbeat. His mere presence annoyed Carnby. It was like watching the worst version of himself mock him by simply being worthless. While Carnby enjoyed watching the child outplay the drunkard, there was something terrifyingly familiar about Grace. It was taunting him, like he was supposed to remember, but couldn't. Jeremy knew that the only one who could help him now was the guest in room number 3. The room seemed to have been empty for so long. But that wasn't allowed to be true. The story needed to be different. To include something from the outside, he would bring the guest back to room 3 and show them what was in that safe. 913. But those were not the right numbers. That was the combination for the safe in the clerk's office.
So I haven't figured this thing out. Unless that's for possibly Emily? Maybe? Unless I just haven't gotten up to that part yet. And no, totally didn't just look up where to go.
It worked.
Yoink.
The last guest in the empty room suffered from severe maladaptation. I must write this down, because if I understand the condition sufficiently, it could make me deny this fact at a later date. And there is reason for me to think I may come to suffer the consequences from this dysfunction, as someone who came in contact with the guest seemed to adopt a new worldview in which everything was predetermined but broken. Upon accepting this worldview, some memories became unmanageable and later rejected. I do not know what this means. I cannot even remember the fate of the guest. I think they were simply misplaced one day and forgotten. Just like all documents pertaining to this guest, they have all been destroyed, or they never existed in the first place. Who wrote this? There has never been a guest in the empty room.
Dr. Gray was somehow mixed up in this business with the Dark Man, Detective Carnby decided. He had to be. Either Dr. Gray was using the idea of the Dark Man to manipulate and torture Jeremy, or the Dark Man was an actual powerful being possessing Jeremy. And in that case, Dr. Gray was simply a stooge. Maybe both could be true at once. Carnby felt his mind racing in all directions. No matter what, he had to find a way to break the pact. That was what Jeremy said was needed. It didn't even matter what was true or not. If Jeremy wouldn't leave Deseto before the contract was broken, then Carnby had to make it happen. He just wished the steps on the contract made a little more sense.
This is...
The empty room always felt familiar. It had a mild fragrance of crushed leaves and wet sand that somehow convinced visitors that they belonged. It wasn't real, of course, but it was more real than many other things you could find.
My room. I recognize this view. I know that number. Where's that from? I did this. I wrote that. I know the combination. I carry it with me.
Wait, hang on. Did I do it wrong? Hang on. Is that not it? 196, yeah. Should be that. How is that not right? Again, looking it up. I don't care. Because I know it's right, but of course, you know.
Louisiana State.
An idiot. Those are there. I have to find the ones that aren't there. So that would be 692. So 6, 9. Yeah, fucking idiot. My bad.
Detective, I have made many discoveries in my case. The child we want is safe, thanks to good people like me and you. We're so similar, but you don't see all the things I do. To find your man, Jeremy, you also need to look for the girl. It has always been that way. The young deliver us all. You should have a look in my room. There's a piece of the puzzle you will need. Take care now. My coffee.
How long have I been here? Surprisingly neat. Maybe I've been selling that old barfly short. Looks like McCarthy has something hidden inside.
Why is that a giant fucking spider?
Why would McCarthy lock this up? Was he trying to keep Grace from completing the shank? If so, couldn't she have just made another drawing? What the hell happened in here?
I'll take those. How are those not hitting? There we go.
place looks familiar.
He was back in the French Quarter, his office to be exact, a place Jeremy had certainly never seen. It could only mean that the Dark Man had reached inside Edward's mind and conjured this place for him to suffer.
How am I back at the office? Jeremy's never been here.
Oh, excuse me.
That's me, isn't it?
How long had it been since I drowned myself in drink and depression? And it all felt so peaceful, slipping away into oblivion. A welcoming, dark voice wrapped around my mind like a heavy blanket. It turned off suddenly as I woke up from the sound of my office door closing shut. A messenger had left a telegram from Mrs. Saunders. She had a lead on where to find her husband and her kidnapped daughter.
God, I used to drink so much back then. When was this exactly? What case was I working? I think I need to figure out where I'm going first. I remember this case. Some kid got taken by her father, headed out of state, but he had made a mistake by selling a painting that his wife actually cared about to a collector named Thornhill to fund his venture. That's how I tracked him down. At least I think so. I can't go that way. Thornhill wasn't a bad man, but he had principles keeping him from handing out information about his deals. So it needed some convincing. Well, every case can't be squeaky clean.
Mr. Saunders had sold a valuable painting to Thornhill, hoping the money would carry him to wherever he was going. The painting, now leaning on an easel in Thornhill's bedroom, had a certain mesmerizing gloom that seemed to call out to me, telling me I was needed for something important. I felt myself falling into the painting, only being brought back by Thornhill, thrusting an address to a Hotel St. George into my hand and asking me to get the hell out.
I don't remember this at all, but I can't say it didn't happen.
Ow. Jesus. Gotta go. Eh? I think I'll stick with the hatchet, thanks. I wonder how much ammo it gives you if you're on, like, easy. Or something.
On my way to the hotel, the Morton gang caught up. I owed them money, a lot of it. I can't remember what for. Probably some dumb gambling debt growing in size for each payment missed. I punched one of them out, and I sent the others packing. Just stupid.
Oh.
I found it. In the hotel ledger, I recognized the handwriting of the signature. Ted Stryker. It was him. I could feel it. It was the kidnapper I was hunting. I put on my knuckles and hurried up to his room. Something about that name, Ted Stryker, rings a bell. Feels vaguely familiar. I recognize this room, but I didn't catch up with them here. I must have followed them, but where?
That's right, he was running away, ditching his old life and marriage in New Orleans to find something better in Tallahassee. And he took his daughter with him against the will of the mother. That's why she hired me. But I stopped him. I caught up with him at the Pearl River Bridge. Pearl River. This is where I caught up. This is what the Dark Man wanted me to revisit. But I'm still not seeing it. What am I forgetting?
Oh, we got goodies. Hopefully. Damn it. Okay, so 60 is the max for that.
I can't go that way.
Kind of figured, but, you know.
I can't believe I didn't recognize you.
I looked a little different back then, I suppose.
Was any of this real?
How do you mean?
This day, just... so much is happening. I can't... I think I've lost my head. Do you need me to apologize? I mean... I am sorry. I don't think I need to begin to explain. You're just a kid, Grace. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean for it to happen.
Lies. More lies.
No, really. I thought I was being a good guy by handing you over to your mother. I didn't know. I couldn't have known that she wouldn't care about you.
I don't know how this works. What is this for?
Some form of admission of guilt. Maybe acceptance. It's what the Dark Man wants.
I guess we just watch my father die again then.
You think he's alive?
I know he is. He's down there, scared that he won't be able to get out. That he will drown with his daughter again.
What are you saying? We gotta save him!
We? Do it yourself. I'm down there with him, remember?
Can I really save them? This all happened so long ago. I have to find a way to get down there. I have to see it with my own eyes. There was a boat at the house where I entered. If I can raise the bridge, I should be able to get to the car.
Give me that. God damn it. I'm about to start using the shotgun.
This must be where the bridge is operated. Nothing's happening. It's like something's holding it back.
Excuse you. What?
There we go. I should be able to pilot the boat.
That thing has a huge bite mark taken out of that damn thing. We have been going for almost 3 hours. Jesus.
God, Carnby. Are you okay?
Don't leave me alone.
What the hell have you been doing?
What's going on here? Look at this mess!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Thompson.
Don't make me kick you out of this house. Now get out!
Hey, Detective. Mr. Carnby. I'm really worried about you.
I'm okay. I just need to catch my breath for a moment.
This place? There are some very disturbed figures around here. And I don't think it's just the patients. I've been reading some things about how Derceto has a deranging effect on people. I think it might explain things.
What?
Just take it easy, okay? I'm gonna go find a way into Dr. Gray's apartment. I want to know what he's hiding.
Emily, don't worry. I think I'm close. I'm gonna set everything right.
Just be careful.
Carnby had run their car off the bridge. He pulled Grace out of the sinking car, but left her father to drown. He could have saved him. There was time. He just chose not to. Instead, he took Grace back to New Orleans and collected his paycheck. Detective Carnby didn't recognize the bridge across Pearl River. It was firmly obfuscated by trauma, events that had left Carnby scarred for life. The kidnapper had sold a painting to Thornhill, the collector, to pay for a car and enough gas to get out of Louisiana. Detective Carnby was suddenly reminded of shaking him down to find out where the kidnapper was hiding. St. George's Hotel by the park. Carnby vaguely remembered the case of the missing child. She was kidnapped by her estranged father. There was some connection to a gallerist named Thornhill, a painting sold to pay for a getaway.
Bro, I started this at like 10:30 or some shit like that, maybe 12. How is it almost 2:25? That's insane. Alright, I'm probably gonna end it here. As I said, I'm like really interested in Emily's side. Because obviously with Carnby, he's getting like covered up, like cut up, dirtied up, all that stuff, but like she's completely fine. So like I'm curious to know her side if like she's also dealing with the creatures, which I'm safe to assume she probably is. It's just she's not losing it as much as Carnby is. Probably. But yeah, we're gonna end it here. Definitely tomorrow I will be playing through this again. Either trying to beat Carnby's side, which we're on chapter 4, and from this there is only 4 chapters. So yeah, hopefully we'll get done with Carnby's stuff tomorrow. And then we can start on Emily's, but yeah, with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. I'll get better at those safe cracking portions. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see all of you lovely people in the next one.